So hey guys, it's Emilanchik Industries again, and today we will try to make some 3D orthographic vector motion effect. Today we will try to learn how to make it, why should we make it like this, and how easy it is actually. So today we will try to make this 3D letter in vector motion. For that, at first let's go and create a new scene. Okay? So we go here and make a new scene. After that, let's add some text box where we will type something and make a 3D text off. So let's go here, increase the size of the text and write something like hello brother. I don't actually like how it fits the text box, so I wanna to center it and then go here, center it again. Okay, that's done. If we look closer, we will see that the text is sort of thin. We can fix it with making it bold. Okay, and now we can recolor the whole text. Let's make it this blue. So you have a question, how to make a 3D text effect? How to make it editable? Because I want to be able to select one or more layers which represent this 3D styled phrase and change them instantly. For that, let's make a separate layer. To make you see better what's going on, I switched to the middle tab where my layers are presented. So I can either copy it from here or from here. Difference between duplicate and copy, as you see there are two options, is that when you duplicate, it moves a little bit related to the original object. Let's reverse the separation. But if I just copy, it is copied kind of and remembered in the memory. So we can paste it now, and here it is. To make it see better that it's a new object, let's recolor it. Right? Let's make it black. Text 1 is a copied layer. It should be beneath the original object. So let's move it up. In the layer panel, but down in terms of the order kind of layers. Kind of if the layer close to the bottom, higher it is and more layers it covers. In this case, text 1, despite the fact that it's shown above the text layer, it's below it. It's important to remember. I don't understand but what cringe logic VectorMotion creator decided to make this decision. Why not to make it in reverse like that? That what layer is above in this panel, that layer is displayed above others. But we are dealing with what we are dealing here, so let's do it. Now let's remain here and rename this layer to something like shadow, because it will represent our shadow. So your question potentially is how to make it editable. So the answer is to make a lot of shadow effects. Yes, you're right, it may sound silly, but it's the approach. So we edit the shadow. As you see, text got some sort of blur. Actually, it's a shadow. To see it better, let's move it somewhere, right? If we look here, shadow falls at the 45 degrees angle. So let's do the same. Let's try 45. But if you see that if we do that, we end up with the opposite sort of angle. So we can invert it. Okay? So currently our shade is blurry. How to make it less? We can do it with this option, size option. Higher its value is, more blurry it is. So let's decrease it to 0. Despite the fact that it allows us to have a negative value, but personally I don't see any value in it. Distance is quite far away, so let's put it right here. Okay, it should be something like that. And let's rename this filter as shadow 1. So now we will duplicate it more and more. I will speed up it in my video likely, but the process is like this, dumb and might be boring even right now, but it will allow us to make this text effect editable. Let's duplicate a little bit more. Okay, like this. If you look closely, if you zoom in, you see that when you do it, the shadows are rendered. VectorMotion decides not to render them when you zoom out, so keep in mind. It will not affect the result image. It will always be rendered there, but still remember that in the project file it will be like that. Okay, so you have a lot of shadows stacked on top of each other, and you get this sort of 3D effect. But the thing is, you wanna make them in another color, all of them at once. What can you do? For this purpose, you can use overlay fill, because overlay fill follows all shadows after them. You can recolor all of them at once. It operates on the resulting object. It takes sort of what it was after applying shadow 20 and recolors all of it. So let's choose maybe something like that. Yes. So now probably I have question, but what to do with this outline, black outline, right? Is there any way to make it happen? And actually there is. So outline should go around everything. So when we talk about outline, it should cover the initial letter itself, also take shadow into account and be around both of them. What can we do? So let's duplicate shadow layer at first. Okay. To let us see better, let's recolor it to black. So it is on top of everything and we see how it looks like. Yeah. So let's put beneath everything and name it outline. So is there any way to get that outline here? Yes, there is. There is such a cool filter like dilate, which increases sort of the whole shape proportionally. And so now we can regulate how much it increases it and get the final result. If we render it, we see that it has outline, it has 3D effect applied too. So that's it for this tutorial. Thank you for watching and see you soon, guys. Bye bye.